Hi, so I'm sitting here without Mama Iris this time. She's in bed, taking her naps. She's 87. You know, you get 87, I guess, you get lots of naps. So, anyway, I just wanted to, fill y'all in on what I did to bring Mama Iris home. So, you know, why did we choose to bring her home and not to a nursing home? Well, she has it in her head that nursing homes are bad places. Some sort of dream she had or something, because there's never been anything that we know of, that I know of personally, that happened to her. I don't think so, but she's got it in her head that facilities are bad places. So that's one of the reasons we brought her home. The next reason we brought her home with us is because my brother, who was caring for her, died of stomach cancer, and he was going to have to go through chemo again, and he said he just wasn't doing it. And since we're indigenous people, also we're Spanish and indigenous, we feel that death is a journey. It's a journey. It's a door that you open and walk through it. So he wasn't doing this time. He was going to see what's next, and he said, "Come get Mom." So we got her here, and one of the things we did, and I quit my job to stay home full time, and how I did that was that we paid off both vehicles, and we also, our house is paid for. We just pay for property taxes. And I had those property taxes lowered because we live in a mobile home, and the county was assessing our mobile home as a stick-built structure, which is actually against Indiana code. And they assumed that I wasn't going to read the Indiana code. And that should be a lesson to everybody, that if you're getting assessed property taxes, you should check your county's assessment. I mean, you should, okay, based against previous years. And I think that should be a thing that everyone should do, because counties, not by their own admission, they're only human, but maybe because they're just crooks. Like in the case of our county, it's just crooks, and they were just doing things, and they said, "Oh, you just have to let us know that we're doing this, and then we'll lower it for you." Which, in other words, means they would have kept doing it had we not said anything. So one of the things would be special for you, or for anyone who's watching this video: check your county and make sure your county is doing the right thing and assessing the right property taxes. And you can check those. That is public record. And you're welcome to check those anytime you wish, because you are a taxpayer and you're a member of that community. So since you're a member of that community, you're a member of that county, you are allowed the public record. So, and this is another way that we got the property taxes lowered, paid off the cars, paid off the vehicles, things like that. We were financially able to bring Mom home with us. And then we brought her here, and we're in the single wide trailer. Yes, it's a little tight quarters, but you know what? It's paid for. And we have my sister-in-law to thank for that, who Sissy, she's just the most wonderful person in the world, and got a big heart of gold, and just, she was an angel sent from God to do this for us. And that was, we didn't know. This happened 10 years ago, when we first came here, and she did that for us. And she just, she's just good as gold. And then when Mom came, it just helped, that helped even more. So, Sissy, love you. Love you, Sissy. And, just, and other things too, you make sure you're financially able to bring your loved one in. But, in our view, Spanish and indigenous and, We don't believe in nursing homes unless it's absolutely 100% unavoidable. In other words, if that person is totally incapacitated, maybe they're violent, maybe their dementia has got to a point where they're acting out and things like that. And it's almost impossible to deal with your own kids. And, say you have children and then you have to deal with your children and, and a parent as well. Absolutely. Look into other options than going home. But if you don't have those things, I think having a loved one at home is better than anything else. And the state understands that. The government understands that. And they don't want to pay money, those subsidies to the nursing homes for your mom or dad. See, they don't want to do that. So they'd rather pay you a portion of that, and then while they're on Medicaid, pay you a portion of that while you keep them at home. That's what the government would like to do. And, the government sees the money in that. Cutting money is all the time, because every politician obviously wants to cut money so they can put more money in their pockets. That's the way it is. And, if you get really pissy about it and you talk to your politician about it and you say, hey, I really can't stand you doing this and I really hate you for doing this and blah, blah, blah. They're just going to say, run for office and change the law. Till then, shut your mouth. They don't care. So the thing is to do it the other way and take advantage of these programs. Take advantage of what they offer. And this is where you get back at the system. You don't get back at the system by fighting it. You get back at the system by taking advantage of these resources and these very, very many. There's a lot of plans and taking advantage of these resources and things like that. So this is another reason we brought Mom home. Also, she's with family. We like having her here. There are times that can be a little difficult to deal with. I'm not going to lie about that. Okay, she can be difficult to deal with, not violent or anything else like that. Just the little things, the little nitpicky things that everybody, you're breathing too loud, or you're chewing too loud, or whatever. It's those things that when you're living in close proximity, that can happen. Now, my mom and myself have traveled all over the world, and so we have developed those skills in order to live in close proximity with other people. And we did it with strangers, not family. So now it's family, it's easier for us. But, other folks, I won't name any names, but other folks that might be in the family may not have developed those same skills. And they have a problem with this dynamic that we have here, these close quarters and that. So there's another thing to consider before you bring a parent home. Is your family, able to absorb that extra person, that extra mouth, that extra ego, that extra personality into your home? But one of the other things that's so wonderful about bringing an older person home is that they are fountains of memories. They bring memories. They bring advice. They bring stories. They bring all these wonderful things that only old people can get. Old people, they've lived so long. And my mom has lived 87 years. She has a way of telling stories, and I'll bring something to you. This is my mom, Mama Iris. That's Mama Iris right there, and her 4 brothers. And this was in the 1940s, early, maybe 1940, maybe 41. Was she 3? Yeah, this was 1940 in Puerto Rico. And you see she's really angry, and she's got her lip poked out because she was, playing in the dirt with her brothers and stuff. And her mother, my grandma, made her probably beat her and then put her in a dress and put her over there. She's angry. She's got a little fist. She's got a little fist balled up and she's mad as hell. And this is the personality we brought in here. So she really hasn't changed much. When she doesn't get her way, she's not very happy about it. But, there are other ways to get a person to do things, especially one as strong-willed as Mama Iris. There are ways to do that. And so I just want to say that, if you want to bring a parent home, it is doable. It is wonderful. It's a learning curve, but it can also be one of the most special and wonderful times you've ever, or best wonderful decisions you've ever made. Let's put it that way. Thank you.